Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yap Over Yeast. I am the leading expert in microplastics because I am just one big microplastic. This is the show in which I interview my friends, stupid questions, and humiliate them on the internet in exchange for exposure and a sweet treat. Today we have a very special guest. We've known each other for 2 years now or so, sophomore year. Yeah. And he's really cool, and we do all sorts of different activities together. Please welcome my friend Noah.
Hello. I'm Noah.
Would you like to briefly introduce yourself?
I'm from Minnesota. We met in the math class.
Yes.
Which one was it?
Mathematical principles of biology or something.
Yes, you got it. What else did you say?
You can say your major.
Biology major. And I like birdwatching. Oh yeah, and that's how we met. Because we had to say a fun fact about ourselves in class. And I said, I like birdwatching. And then Lauren came up to me after class and was like, I heard you like birdwatching.
All right, before we begin our interview, allow us to introduce the sweet treat. Today, it's fresh from the library. We have pumpkin cookie.
I'm excited.
That could be the thumbnail. I don't know.
Yes.
Let's begin with our questions. So, as a biology major, you are quite invested in the research field.
It's true.
What kind of research do you do?
I do ecology research. So I, over the past year, have been out in the field collecting bugs from various forests in and around Worcester to look at how they're being impacted by invasive species of plants.
Very cool. What would you be interested in learning more about, as in a specimen or a subject, in terms of research?
Big question. I want to learn about some rare ants in Massachusetts. I want to find some.
What's a subject you would say you're disgustingly educated on?
None of them. I didn't go to school.
Oh. This is true. Would you say you're disgustingly educated on birds?
I think not. The average layperson might. I do know a lot about warblers.
You do know a lot about warblers.
Yeah.
You know a lot about Cooper's hawks as well.
This is true. This is true. I know the best spots to find them.
What got you interested in bird watching?
I think it was probably the Merlin app. Shout out, #sponsored.
No, you can't do that. Not yet.
And they are paying me $1 million to say this, but it is a very easy way to just take a walk in nature and have out your app and figure out what you're hearing. I find it really interesting.
And who showed you the Merlin app?
I don't remember, actually. It was probably a post on the internet.
All right. I have a very important question for you. We cannot say fuck, marry, kill because my mom said no. So instead, we have 3 things or categories or roles that these individuals can have in your life.
Okay.
You must choose either to be sitting with them for an 8-hour airplane ride, the health advocate for you, like if you're sick in the hospital, they have to, they make the important decisions, and grocery store cashier.
So they're the cashier for me?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
All right. First one is Cooper's hawk. Second one is crow. And the third one, I want to change it from this list. Pine warbler.
Well, I want to sit next to the Cooper sock because she's my bestie forever. And I think she'd be very polite. I want the crow to be my medical advocate because they'll get loud about it and they will yell. And, well, I don't know what they're going to do to me, but I trust them. And then I guess the pine warbler gets to be my cashier because they seem very friendly. I would like to have an interaction with the pine warbler. I think that'd be very charming.
Do you think we should add birds to wiki feet?
No.
Why not?
Hard to say.
Too freaky?
I think they don't deserve that. Except for maybe, like, the rails and stuff.
What about like a jacana?
Yeah, they might deserve it. I'm actually changing my mind as we speak. Yeah.
You know, those waterfowl, they got some crazy linoleum liquors.
They really do. I think you gotta put them on wiki feet.
Who do you think would rate well on beauty or freakiness?
Ducks rate high on freakiness because of the corkscrew thing.
I'm referring to their feet, not just the. Not just.
I didn't realize this question was related. I thought we were just doing it. Okay. Well, still ducks.
Still ducks. I'd argue. Have you ever seen those coot feet?
I sure have.
Those are freaky.
And beautiful.
You think you'd rate them up there?
Yeah.
What is an adjective you can't stand?
This is a toughie. I don't know if I have one.
You don't have an adjective?
I can't think of anything. I like most adjectives.
Even moist?
I think people hate on it. I'm entirely neutral about moist.
You like having a good amount of water content?
I would say so. Can't be too dehydrated. That shit sucks.
Did you ever try magic tricks as a child?
I did. I think I got like a magic set as a child. It feels like a very cool aesthetic to have, but the tricks were actually really difficult, and so I never mastered them. I did get trick cards, so that was fun, where they have the really tiny little designs on the back that tell you what card it is. I love that shit.
That's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think I'm just a little too stupid for magic tricks sometimes. What's your favorite flavor of mouthwash?
Eggnog.
That exists?
No comment.
You're a boy.
It's true.
Do you feel secure in your masculinity?
Sure.
How so?
Transgenderism.
Do you follow alpha male rhetoric?
No.
Why not?
I sort of avoid it as much as possible. It disgusts me.
What about omega male rhetoric?
In the sex way? Yes.
All right. Do you engage a lot with AO3?
Only on occasion.
In accordance to the classic rhyme, how was your trip to Jupiter?
Very enlightening.
The fact that all the girls weren't there because they were going to college?
Well, you know, I hate when girls aren't there, but I'm glad they were getting an education.
Look at it, guys. We have an advocate for women's education.
It's true.
Do you ever have, like, I hate my major or my job, let's switch things career? Like, do you have a backup plan? And if so, what major do you, like, when times are tough, you want to switch to?
Honestly, I've never ever thought about switching majors. Like, biology has been my thing for a very long time. But if I wasn't doing biology, I think I would also enjoy IT. I have actually enjoyed my job a lot more than I thought I would.
What's the best biome or habitat? Or like your faves, if you can't choose one. Because I know it's really hard these days to choose a favorite biome.
I mean, no question, temperate forest. But, like, I feel like I should consider some other options because I'm just, like, very clearly biased. But temperate forest rocks. I love that shit.
Do you fuck with the riparian zone?
I sure do. I love a riparian zone.
What about, along the shoreline? Do you fuck with, like, intertidal zone?
You know it. Intertidal. I'm splashing in the tide pools. I'm looking at those shrimp. Shit's crazy.
Salt marsh?
Salt marsh. Salt marsh sparrow, please. Please, please, please. Just a glimpse.
The other day, I went to Boston to birdwatch in a salt marsh just for funsies. I know you're really jealous. You were telling me all about it. And while I was there, that's where I was last week. That's why I didn't post last week. I was stuck at the salt marsh having a blast instead of wanting to post on YouTube. My apologies, audience. But there was a family there with a couple kids, and they were really into bird watching. And I wanted to get them really engaged and excited about it. And one kid was like, I think I saw a salt marsh sparrow. And I was like, you sure did, buddy. I have no idea if it was true. Maybe it was just a normal song sparrow or a house sparrow or some other weird little round bird. But I love a good salt marsh sparrow.
Right? I think if a kid knows what a salt marsh sparrow is, they probably have a good chance of identifying it.
The kid told me that he wanted to be a birder when he grew up.
Yeah, that's charming.
I didn't have the guts to tell him that they don't really pay.
Maybe he can become a bird influencer. Who knows?
I love bird influencers. That's one of my, there's a bunch of little Instagram accounts that I like to watch. They're all about birds and stuff. You know what? New question. What's your favorite niche Instagram account that you, keep running into?
I followed Tucson birders recently because I'm going to take a trip to Arizona over winter break. And so I figured I should start studying up on those birds.
I've never been to Arizona.
It's a pretty cool place.
Will you take a picture of Arizona for me? Can you bring back a rock?
Yes, you got it.
This is why he's my best nature friend.
For real.
Mm-hmm. We're just buddies like that.
It's true.
You go birding and beer.
Yes.
Because now we can both legally drink.
Yes.
There was a study that came out that there's a specific kind of song that, when played, decreases the number of mosquito bites. And that song is Skrillex's Scary Monsters and Night Sprites. In the event that there's an increase of mosquitoes due to warming temperatures and stuff, do you think with these results from this study, there will be a return to dubstep?
Well, yeah, can't argue with that. We all have to become Skrillex heads. So be it.
What other kinds of innovative or unconventional solutions can you think of in the face of climate change?
I want to train ants to help lower the sea level. I think it'd be fun.
How would you do that?
Well, so when the ants all work together, they can lift a lot. Mm-hmm. And what I think they can do is lift up the blocks of water and bring them out to the middle of the ocean where they're not hurting anybody. So it stops the water on the shore. And that's my idea.
Like in Minecraft?
No.
In real life?
Yes.
Oh.
Think about it.
Well, once they put the blocks in the middle, and then they put it in the, like, wouldn't it just go, or would it just mount into big water mountain?
No, it acts like water.
Oh.
But then it's in the middle, and so it's not at the shore.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
How do you train the ants?
Mostly like clicker training.
Like dogs.
Like dogs, exactly. So you give them commands like sit, stay, bite his head off, carry that water, stuff like that.
Oh. Whose head would you like to be bitten off by ants?
Well, we can't say that one on YouTube.
What's your favorite kind of government? The ants? Is that the ants have a good form of government?
So, I don't think so. Like, I love them, but I can't get behind the monarchy thing. They do kind of treat the workers as disposable a little too much. I don't fuck with it.
Do you think ants should have labor unions?
Yes. I've never considered this, but now that we're talking about it, yes, I do. We can clicker train them to do that. Yes. Okay.
Yes. What animal has a good form of government, do you think?
Orcas seem like they're having a good time of it.
They are matriarchs.
Right? Just like live with your mom and your grandma forever. Pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's my grandma. And you...
Yep.
But only in the anti-Irish kind of sense.
If your grandma was an orca, she would probably be cooler about the Irish.
I don't think she'd interact with a lot of Irish things. They live in the Pacific, right?
Yes.
So that she's not really interacted with many Irish people.
Now I'm actually curious where orcas live. Because if they're like in the Arctic, I wonder if they ever come down to the Atlantic. Something to ponder.
Should we look it up?
We should look it up.
Well, the orca range on Wikipedia just shows almost the entire ocean except the really northern parts
Wow.
of the Arctic Ocean.
This is crazy. You gotta put this up on screen for the viewers, because, like, I can't believe this. The entire ocean?
They're in the Mediterranean.
What the fuck?
They're having nice Euro summers. Zara Larson.
This is
Stream.
crazy.
They don't hang out around Sweden, though, or like between Sweden and Finland and the Baltics, unless you count, it looks like Lithuania.
Mm-hmm.
But they get in there.
Interesting.
They're going to the Panama Canal.
This is crazy.
They're going to the Drake Passage.
I think, okay, now hear me out, viewers. This is controversial, but I think we need to introduce orcas to the Great Lakes. Like, it's only natural. I think they would thrive there.
Hold on. What does it say about freshwater?
We can make the Great Lakes saltwater if we need to, but, like, I just want the orcas.
That's a hot take.
I know, but I'm the only one brave enough to say it.
They eat, like, it says bony fish, sharks, rays, and marine mammals such as seals, dolphins, and whales. It doesn't sound like there's a lot in the Great Lakes for them to consume because they don't have dolphins, they don't have seals, they have, in the zoo they do. I think in Chicago they do. I wouldn't know, I've never been. But you've been to Chicago. Can you attest? Can you verify?
I don't think I ever went to the zoo in Chicago, unfortunately.
Do you know the kinds of bony fish that they have in the Great Lakes?
Oh, all kinds of bony fish. We got sturgeon, I know that. I think the orcas could eat those. That's the only fish I know.
Let me look up the kinds of Great Lakes fish.
Oh, the golden shiner.
What's a golden shiner?
Don't know. You should click on it.
You think it?
Oh, it's a cute little
it's
fish.
so pretty. It's ray finned though. Not. Is that the same as bony? Bony fish.
We took marine biology. We should know this.
I think they're two different things. We have alewife. That's a stop on the Boston Red Line.
It sure is.
That's literally the terminus.
I can't believe they named a stop after a fish.
There is some sort of historical context to it. Hold on. It's named after the Alewife Brook Parkway. But why is it
look, it's named after nearby Alewife Brook Parkway and Alewife Brook, themselves named after the alewife fish.
What location should be named after fish? We're now choosing
Smelt University. Dude, this is awesome.
That's just MacD. You have glasses, so you can see these, right?
It's true.
What out of the list is speaking to you as a you have a real connection to this fish?
I'd have to go with 3-spined stickleback. Those stickleback that we got to look at in Bio 101 really just changed my life. Why does that little fish have spikes? What's up with that?
I personally didn't care about those stickleback, and I feel really bad now that, I see these and I realize how important they are.
Slimy sculpin. Sorry, I just saw that.
That's just our president. Actually, no, it could apply to both college and...
It's true.
I really fuck with Atlantic salmon.
Agreed.
They're yummy.
It's true.
I also just think they're really cool. Do they have rainbow trout? No.
How are Atlantic salmon getting to the Great Lakes? Through, the canals, do you think?
I think they go through the St. Lawrence River. That's a really long.
Yeah, but, well, I guess maybe this is through, the first lake. But, to get through the lakes, you have to go through canals.
You can go up the St. Lawrence River.
No, but, I mean, once you get to the lakes, between the lakes are canals.
Really? I thought they were just rivers and stuff.
Mm-mm. They have, the things that lift the boats up and down.
Oh. This guy's an expert in fish.
I read a book once.
I think this is enough questions that we have grilled Noah. Do you have any final words you'd like to express to our audience, such as your socials, or a cause, or a thing you want to promote, or advice?
Shout out Minnesota. Best state.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And now it is time for our sweet treat. Let's cut this bad boy up. Oh, we're not gonna do that. He's broken. It's really
he broke.
crummy. Yeah, it really should have been warmed up. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you earlier. All right,
okay.
We have to cheers and then eat in front of the camera. All right, ready?
I dropped a piece. It's okay.
Cheers. Cheers.
Pretty good.
They taste like the Hannaford's cookies,
Mm-hmm.
or like at the grocery store.
Absolutely.
Farewell.
Goodbye, everybody.